Maharashtra government has introduced a number of measures to make the construction of low-cost housing easier, including giving away cheap land and many price concessions. But what's interesting here is that all of this is aimed only at government agencies. Will these agencies now be able to go toe-to-toe against private developers in building affordable housing? Nikhil Narayan Sivadas has this report.
Housing for all is the government's mantra, and Maharashtra is determined not to be left behind. Which is why the state government recently announced a slew of schemes to ensure that low-cost housing under the Prime Minister's Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana is possible. Among the measures announced includes proposals to provide land at a concessional rate of Rs 1 per square meter, a fixed stamp duty of 1000 rupees for EWS housing, and a 50% concession in development charges.
In another 2 weeks' time, those government orders to this effect will be issued. 1890 spots we have identified all across the state, not only in MMR area, all across the state, especially in and around the district places to cater the need of housing.
These concessions come at a time when the government has allotted nearly 800 hectares of land to accomplish its housing for all goals. What's interesting here is that these concessions are aimed at government and semi-government agencies, including MADA. A clear indication that government agencies are being considered more reliable for the task ahead.
We still don't have an all-encompassing real estate regulation as yet. So in the absence of a regulator, what the government can regulate most accurately and probably most diligently is its own bodies. And MADA in any case has been doing it over a period of time.
These concessions have also rid government agencies of their single biggest handicap, a lack of access to cheap land. So far, agencies like MADA have not been able to outbid private developers to acquire land, something which has prevented the agency from taking a larger role in providing affordable housing. But now, these concessions are sure to give MADA an edge.
This availability of land from government, of government lands to MADA will ease out the situation, especially around Bombay. To get even government land in Bombay, it's very difficult now.
However, urban planners claim that the government's move could backfire, with private developers demanding their share of the concession.
You take a decision to give it at concessional. Once you give it to MADA, the private developers say, why not us? So then you give it to them. Who would like to build affordable on the same land as the sellable is there? Who will buy their sellable houses? So it's a kind of a conflict of interest. And this has been attempted earlier and never has it been succeeded.
As things stand, the 800 hectares are being reserved solely for use by government and semi-government agencies. However, plans are being made to share the concessions on land and charges with private developers as well. While private developers are essential to achieve housing for all, the government must ensure that this does not come at the cost of government agencies. With Ashwini Priyolkar, this is Nikhil Narayan Sivadas, Mumbai, NDTV.